Hello. Going to do a bit of serious field searching today, and although that little coil is brilliant, you can see for yourself, if I'm not careful, I miss bits unless I'm very careful. So I'm going on to that's my little racehorse coil. This is my cart horse coil. I'm going to be using this one today. Don't want to miss anything. Now, working with this large coil, it's a bit strange at the moment, but it's very comforting. I mean, it's heavy, but I'm using my little coil search patterns, so I'm going over stuff twice with this big coil, and I'm certain I'm not missing anything. It's very comforting. Window catch. I'm still down in the junk down here. I can't say as I've seen one exactly like that before. It's got little notches on it and a runner lock. Not quite sure what you're for. Okay, first coin. I think it's a George 3 1806. We're on as well. Okay. On the next pass back, in the exact same line as that George 3, got a beautiful little buckle. Tiny little thing, look. Nice though, good condition. Hey, pewter handle, off a spoon or a fork. A 1p. Love it. 1939, ship halfpenny, George 6. Do you notice I'm using the one sod technique here, nice big sod. Farmer's got horses in here, and the last thing he wants is his horse to put a foot in a hole. So when that sod goes back, won't even know I've been. Can't even see I've been, look. Oh, there we are. You've got to have sticky soil though, or this doesn't work. Ooh, and now that's an army badge. And it's bent in half, look. Which suggests... oh, that's the back, so I can't read it anyway. Huh. Oh, it's got a crown up there, look. Yeah, it will be better when I see if I can straighten it out when I get home. There's a crown, look. Yeah, so it's military. Ah, a little bronze, brass, something or other there. Hanger. I like these tiny little medieval fields at the back of farmhouses, look. They all of their household junk ends up here eventually. All sorts of stories to tell. Now, where's my marker stone? There you are, that little white one. That's how I know where I'm going. Hey, look what I found. That's my marker stone I've put on the wall, and I come across to move it, and I thought, hey, what's that? One gigantic horseshoe. Hey? Oh, that's going to bring me luck. Aren't you, eh? Definitely a horse field. Interesting. I don't know if that's lead or not. I'm not going to attempt to open these till I get home. Another coiled up. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's just hovering on cold and sort of grim, but fingers crossed it won't actually rain. Hey, I'm getting near this slope. It's got a load of copper wire off that telegraph post. Now, over hole in the bottom as well. Gonna have to wait till I clean you up at home. Heavy, bronze. I thought you were too thin to be a penny. Huge button. Well, there's one I don't get very often. Very fancy bracket. My goodness. For all my friends who are interested in the walls around here, and I said, you've got to be able to read the walls. See there, look. there's been a gate through there from about that side there to there, in there, and that's the place to look for coins. I'm not going to say I'm going to find any, but that would be the good place, just funneling down that slope into that. Hello, me mates are back. They're just on the top of this rise, and I'm just doing the slope now. Very nice handle there, look, bronze. Oh, very dainty. George 3. Yeah, just see his head there, face. 1806, George 3rd, halfpenny, which I've just dropped. Another one of those huge buttons. I'm just coming onto the brim of this now. Let's hope I'm going to get something. Fingers crossed. Tiny, tiny little handle there, spoon or a fork. They were obviously picnicking up here, having their lunch. Well, a nice little buckle that. That's 4 from just around this little area here. So we shall continue. I thought it was a little stanchion off a cart, but I'm not so sure it's not a bit of copper pipe. Well, I'm getting enough, you know, keeping me busy. I thought, oh, that's not bronze. Then I saw those little spokes in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's a wheel of something for turning, look, like that. And the middles fell out. I don't know what it is, but it ain't bronze, it's shining. Hey, a little St. Christopher medal. It's only silver plated, I think. Tiny though. I thought it was a half-p at first, and I thought, no, the numbers aren't high enough. But yes. Right, that's one of these, what are you? Are you coppered? Are you silvered? Are you what? What are you? Broken off somewhere. Well, you can shut up for a start. Get rowdy effort. Big black crow. Yeah. Right, I've finished this field now. Oh, a little bit disappointing. You know, I came the other day with me racehorse, tiny little head, intuition and knowing where to look, and I got 3 buckles and a silver shilling. Today I covered the whole lot and I got a few interesting things. But I was right, from that post down, look, they were all that way. This side, just odd bits of junkite. But I shall continue through there, put that gate back up, sheep have knocked it over by the look of it, and try another field. Hey Scott, that'll look well in your back garden. Another of those huge buttons. I'm just wandering around this field now. It's pretty barren, but you never know. They tend to congregate in one particular little part. I find this interesting. Not what I picked up, but see on the top of there, remember that clip, that curved bit? Well, I got that curved bit on the other side of that wall in that other field. So how, you know, broke. Must have broke over there. He found it was no good here and slung it, or something to that effect. Yeah, interesting. Well, this field's not a total loss, look. 1917 bronze penny. It's not bad, Nick. It's virtually on the line from that gate down to that gate. I'll just have a little look round here, then I'm going home. My tea should be ready. Homemade meat and tatey pie. Whoa. You're rowdy, whatever you are. Right, I'm off home now. This field is CRAP. Going home, see you at the roundup. Hello, welcome to the roundup. Oh, it was exhausting today with that large coil. I wanted to finish off the fields there, the horse field, and I didn't want to miss anything. And I tell you what, that large coil, it doesn't miss anything. You can rest, you know, you can rest assured it does not miss anything. But it's heavy for me to use. Anyway, I've finished that field now. Didn't get any silver, but let's see what we did get. We got a fair old assortment of stuff. Right, there was this. It's made of rubber. I think it's a brake pad. This is of, I'm sure this is a pulley, turning wheel for something, you know? Pulley wheel, and the middle's gone. Bits of copper pipe, sort of strips, brass strips with runners in, don't work anymore. Window catches there, brass with holes in. More window catches. Did well for brass. That's off an axle, it screws on the end of the axle, I'm sure of that. Gas pipe fitting. The amount of copper that must be out there in the fields. Lead. Oh, loads of lead. Loads of lead, because I was bringing in stuff at under 70. So that if there was any gold there, I didn't miss it. I've been through these, there's nothing on them. Right. Now, this was interesting, this. If you've watched the film, well, see, I came up with that part, wondered what it was, and then in the next field, 200 yards more away, I found the other half of it, look. There. So how it managed to get that far apart, I don't know. But these are modern, the modern bridles or whatever off horses, look, whatever. They're useless, they're rubbish compared to the old ones. Farmer's gonna be happy to get this. It is a unigroom, and I presume it's for grooming horses. They like that, they're glad to get the stuff back, farmers. Now, sheesh, that's got to go on a corner, look, that's got to screw onto one corner, that goes on the corner or something. That's got this indenting, but why? It's obviously made for a purpose, of which I don't know. Now this, I thought this was a handle. Well, it is a handle, I suppose. It's like a pair of nutcrackers, only it's only one side, look. And that there is definitely for holding on to something. Then there's two of these, and the hinge where I've got hold of it. But just what it is, I don't know. It's like pliers almost. Only it's like nutcrackers, it's for holding things in together. Look at that. Big bronze block. With a hole just in the top. Don't know what for. Now that's the end of a cane. That's wood. The wood's all rotted away. And that's the brass ferrule on the end. Wonder how old that is. Here, a bit of worked copper plate there, look. I don't know what for. Two handles. Pewter. This is interesting. I think this is to do with weaving, one of the weaving machines. I think the thread goes in there. I think it's a shuttle. A small shuttle, and it goes back and forth on the weaving machines. But I don't know, could be wrong. Hey, I straightened that army badge out. It's RAF, Royal Air Force. Doesn't do them any good straightening them out. You do tend to crack them a bit, but there we are now. One RAF badge. Very nice. Buckle! And look at that. Tiny buckle. Tiny, tiny, tiny. That's 2 more buckles. But I'd pretty well cleared out that. I've got an instinct now of going to the right place with my little head. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And picking up, cherry picking up the goodies. I got 3 buckles and a silver shilling in quarter of an hour yesterday. This that was rolled up, and I've unrolled it, and it's not lead because it's cracked. It's pewter. And that bit there that's missing, that's where the hinge was, because I think I know what this is. It's the lid of an inkwell. You know those old-fashioned glass inkwells and they had the lids on? I think that is the lid of an inkwell. See the design? Yay! Nice one that. Don't know how old that will be. Don't know at all. Buttons! I thought I'd picked up 3 buttons the same, but obviously they're not. This actually got a design on, not that I can see it. Yeah, but thin. Thin. This one's thin. Bigger though. I can't actually see a design on that. And this much heavier button, much thicker, bronze, brass, whatever. Note about these buttons: that large head, all large buttons, no little buttons. Now the other search head will pick out those little objects like nobody's business, but it's rather strange today. 3 big buttons, no little ones. Although it got this beautiful little St. Christopher, look. Come on, get yourself into action. There you go. Number of these that must have been lost over the years, I don't know. It's not, it might be silvered, but I don't think so. But it's still in very, very, very good nick, look. Nice one. Coins, I only got 5. Ridiculous. 1981 modern penny. 1939, it's my birthday, I get a lot on my birthday. Ship halfpenny, look. 1917 George 5 penny. 1806 halfpenny. You can see his head there, see? Just there, his eye and his nose, just in front of my thumb. And his head there, look, there you go, see? 1806 halfpenny, or 1807, one of the two. And the next one to it, I think it's the same. Unfortunately they were Victorian and goodness knows what. Coppers were the same size. So I call them all Georgian. So there you go. I finished the field. Disappointed I didn't get any more silver. But there you go. You've seen the large head in action and it fair pulls stuff in. What I like about that is you don't miss anything. I'm going on a little search pattern like this, as though I've got the little head and I've actually got this huge head. So I'm missing nothing. But next time I go out, I'll be searching by intuition again, just zooming around a new field. I'll be taking the little head. My little head and me, we do well. So, there you are. It's out there, look. Go get it.